In Christian art, the clouds have always represented the heavens. And when you think about it, it makes complete sense. Because what is it about clouds? In a sense, it kind of draws our minds upwards. I think everybody in here or listening to this grew up as a kid and you just watch the clouds and you make up stories how the clouds look like or what's beyond the heavens. The clouds just opens our minds up to something greater and wider. And I think that's exactly why it's perfect imagery for the ascension of Jesus Christ. This Sunday when you go to Mass, we celebrate Christ's ascension into heaven after the resurrection. He goes there, and you hear in the gospel reading from Mark that Christ gathered with his disciples, ascends into heaven. But before he does that, he gives them commands to go out into the whole world and to start proclaiming the gospel. Christ ascends to heaven, sends his disciples out into the world. Why? He's calling our minds higher. So oftentimes in this world, especially in our secular world, we get bogged down by our worries about here, about work and school and all the other myriad of things that we have to worry about. But what Christ reminds us today, this weekend when you go to Mass, we were created for higher things. C.S. Lewis beautifully put it in a famous quote where he says that if I notice within myself a desire that this world cannot satisfy, then it's a sign that I wasn't made for this world. This Sunday you will hear that indeed that restlessness in the human heart is there on purpose. It is to remind us that we were meant to join Jesus in heaven. And that's why we must strive to do everything we can, to strive and to follow him faithfully, to follow his commandments if we love him, to strive to be the best Christians we can be, so that one day through God's grace, through our fidelity, we will follow after him and join him in the clouds, our heavenly home, with our Heavenly Father and with our brothers and sisters, the saints.